down a little bit, right, Coach? Had to tone her down a little bit, but it was an amazing time. And ever since then, they've been a part of our family. One of my best memories of Lisha was one of our first tournaments we went to. Can't remember where it was. Doesn't really matter. But game starts, and all of a sudden I hear this girl in the stands berating the officials and the other team. And I'm saying, who is this? And of course, that was Lisha. Officials and the other team had no chance if Lisha was in the stands. And and it was I had Dennis get a hold of her a little bit. But anyway, but my best loving memory of Lisha is that little boy right there. Lisha gave us that little boy, and it's funny how God works in people's lives. When he was born, we knew that God had a plan, and this past April, we officially adopted that little boy, and he's a part of our family, just like he's always been since he's 6 months old. But Lisha loved him enough to be able to do that. She could have fought us on it. She could have fought us tooth and nail, but she didn't. She loved us, and now he's a part of our family, a part of all of our family. And the old saying, it takes a village, it takes a village. He's a blessing. My youngest daughter is 18. She was 18 Sunday, and when he was 6 months old, we were ready. We were ready for the empty nest. We were, two in college, getting ready to get married, and here comes Gage. So you go from 18, now we've got a 7-year-old, but wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. What a blessing he is, and what a blessing, Tori and Dennis, you are to our lives. We love you guys, and do anything in the world for you. All right. I have had the opportunity to read some of these, memoirs from people that have sent them to Tori and Dennis. This first one is from Jamie Ussery. Lisha was a great, loving, caring best friend. When we were in a room together, we would first never stop talking and laughing. She could always make friends anywhere after just meeting someone for the first time. She would give anyone the shirt off her back if she had to. She adored my 2 kids and was very close to my son Noah. Noah is taking it very hard, but tells me we are all God's children, and she is in heaven with God, flying around, smiling down on me, and she will be my guardian angel forever. Noah just wishes he had one more Nerf gun fight with her, because she would become Noah's sidekick. Me and Lisha could always go to each other and tell each other everything. I will miss my time with her and my talks with her. I will never forget her coming with her dog to my house to spend the night. She was standing on my daughter's spinner on the floor. She started spinning around, and then Spud is her dog, and then Spud jumps on my daughter's spinner and started spinning and barking and going nuts, and she got a big kick out of that. When Spud finally moved in with us, he went to her spinner and went crazy. I swear I could just hear her laughing and saying, "That's my boy." I have so many great memories with her, and they will always be with me. She would want us all to always keep her in our hearts and know she is with her mom, enjoying the time with her. And I know she is pain-free, flying all around with her angel wings, looking down on everyone, smiling. One thing I knew, she always told me that keep your family close and always cherish the moments with them because you never know when they will leave. Amen to that. I kept Lisha close because she was like my sister from another mother. Baby girl, I will miss you like crazy, and it hurts so much to know my best friend is gone. Just know I will see you again one day. Until then, it's not goodbye. It's I'll see you soon. I love you forever, Jamie, Noah, Emma, and Spud. The next one is from Barbara Whitlock. I love Lisha, and I'll always treasure my memories of her. She always laughed at my silly jokes, and what a wonderful laugh it was. She came right into my heart, and there she will stay. I am filled with sorrow at her passing, but I know she is at peace and joyful in heaven. God bless you, my other daughter, Lisha. This next one is from Amy Bannister. I can't even describe how I felt when I got the message from your dad that you are no longer with us. I'm so sad and mad that you are gone way too soon. I'm sad for every one of us who loved you so much, but I know that you have wanted to be home with your mom in heaven since the day her life was taken from her. Lisha, you were one of a kind, and our friendship meant the world to me. We fought like sisters, but always loved each other no matter what. It's been years since we have seen each other in person, and I was planning on a trip to come see you soon. I'm so sad I will never get to see your smile and talk to you again. I'm so glad Facebook got us back in contact with each other, and I was so excited when I found Tori on here, and she got me into contact with you. Lisha, you were loved by so many and will always be in my heart. We had some great memories together. I love you so much, and I hope you're at peace now. I know you will be up there with your mom watching over Gage, your sister, and your dad. Thank you for being my friend. I love you, and I will see you again. Next is from Aunt Donna. So many Lisha memories have been flooding over me these last few days. My niece Lisha grew up with her cousins John and Justin. They both adored her and did whatever she told them to do. She was always the leader. I remember 4-year-old Lisha jumping on the bed with music blaring and her singing Welcome to the Jungle. She was unique from the beginning, talking in sentences before she was a year old. She was beautiful, smart, and funny. Lisha was the closest thing I had to a daughter, and she will always be in my heart. That was Aunt Donna. This one is from Aunt Darla. Lisha Dawn, my niece and my best friend, I'm so sorry this happened. I've cried more since your dad told me what happened than I ever have in my whole life. And you know I don't cry, but the tears just keep coming. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm going to miss our 3-hour phone conversations during which we talked about anything and everything, knowing there would be no judgment. Good, bad, funny, or serious, we knew everything about each other. I love you so much, and I know you loved me too. What we had between us, I have no one else. You truly are my best friend, regardless of the number of miles between us. I was so excited about you coming to visit me soon. We were going to have so much fun. We had so many plans, and now you're gone. No, no, no. It can't be true. I want you back so badly. I keep hearing you say, I love you, Aunt Darla. You got to be strong. But girl, I don't know how to be right now. I'm trying, I really am. I remember I used to say to you that you don't have to call me Aunt Darla. It makes me feel old or something along those lines, but you weren't hearing that. I don't think you ever said my name without the aunt in there, and I grew up to love hearing you say that. It's hard to believe that I'm never going to hear you say those words again. I would call you Lisha Dawn, especially when you said something crazy or whatever you told me you loved it, or whatever you told and you told me you loved it when I did because it reminded me of your mom. You are with her now, and the only thing that gives me any comfort. I will remember the things you told me and look for your wisdom as I go through the rest of my days on this earth. You were so wise, always an old soul. I'm going to miss you always, girl. You're an angel now. Lisha Dawn, fly high, as I know you will. I love you forever. This one is from Tabitha. I would like to say a few words about my friend Lisha. She and I had been friends for quite a few years. We met through mutual friends. She has always been there when I needed her, and I will miss her dearly. Lisha was a hardworking, intelligent, caring, and very thoughtful person. She had a huge heart, and when someone loved Lisha, she loved them 10 times more. One of Lisha's best traits was that she always lived her life to the fullest and loved to laugh and smile. Even though some of her toughest times, she still managed to put a beautiful smile on her face. Whenever I was feeling down and needed a friend to talk, I knew all I had to do was call her. It isn't possible to put into words the importance of friendship and how much Lisha meant to me. I will miss her and all of the long phone conversations, all the laughs, all the cries, everything. Lisha, thank you for your friendship. I will miss you forever and never forget all the time we spent together and the laughs we shared. Teresa Ann Stone. Lisha was like a daughter to me. I loved her as I bore her myself. If I had to pick a favorite memory, it would be laying out with her suntanning as she sang her heart out for everyone on the lawn to hear. She was so free-spirited and loving, everyone could learn something from Lisha. This one's from Hayden Moody. I knew Lisha for a relatively short time, yet she was as close to a sister as I've ever had. She was the most accepting and forward-thinking person who I loved very much. Her personality and laugh was contagious. If I had to pick a favorite memory, it would be binge-watching scary movies in her room, snacking on junk food, getting so excited over Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and taking breaks just to sit on the porch and have long talks about life. We often fell asleep together like longtime childhood friends. The world has lost a real light. She was the unique kind of character that lived her life without shame, touching so many other lives in the process. I will keep my memories of her close to my heart forever. Manette Salcido. Oh, my sweet dear Lisha, my heart has been so broken when I heard of the news of your passing. As kids growing up in Mangum, you were always so full of life and energy. I never met another kid that would light up the room like you did when you walked in. You had this bright, shining personality that everyone loved to be around, including myself. You were tougher than nails, and most definitely tougher than most boys. Nothing ever stopped you in doing what you wanted. You were so darn athletic, it was ridiculous. Many of us, including myself, longed to have just one talent of your many talents. I remember you playing basketball, and you were so good at it. You killed it on the court. I loved watching you play. Now I know where you got it. I just loved being around you as kids. You had the most amazing, energetic, fun, bright, and tough personality. You were always so fun to be around. We always had so much fun laughing and a lot of good times. And a lot of times we got into trouble by your sweet, beautiful mama. Your parents were the greatest and sweetest people I have ever met. Even to this day, especially to me, all of my family. I loved going over to your house, as you always had some kind of brilliant idea on what we should play and do next. Sweet Tori was just a baby girl, and half the time she was trying to join us in our fun. She was the most beautiful baby I'd ever seen. My sisters and I just loved to be around you and your entire family. Although we hadn't seen each other since you and your family left Mangum, we talked about trying to meet up soon. So sad that day will never happen. I can't believe that was the last time we'll ever talk again. I still remember that post you posted about us. Salcidos were always like family to you. Sweet girl, you will always be family to us. We love you so much. I hope you finally find some comfort and peace in seeing your beautiful mama. I know you miss her much and how badly you can't wait to see her again. Give your mama big hugs and kisses for me. You will be terribly missed by so many of us that loved you so much. Fly high, baby girl, and shine bright up there. This is from Aurora Salcido. My dear Lisha, to have known you was to love you. You didn't show me your love for sports. You showed me your love for people. I remember when we were together, you would see someone who would get on your nerves, but somehow your goodness took over and helped him in any way you could. I knew this because you did that for me. You loved people and what happiness they would give you. My fond memory of you was when you were 10 years old. Me, you, your mom, and baby sister were headed to Amarillo. On the way there, we stopped at a Dairy Queen to have ice cream. Or maybe we only talked about it because we were having a blast listening to rock and roll music, and your mom was in a hurry to get there. I'm sure on our many trips we actually did stop, because to this day when I see Dairy Queen, I think of those beautiful memories and happiness overcomes me, and it reminds me of you and your mom. Today I say goodbye to you, but it's not forever, and when we see each other again, it's going to be a party, and I'm sure you'll be thinking, great Aurora is here, and she's going to talk my ears off about how much she misses me. Lisha, I thank God for bringing you into my life. You'll always have a piece of my heart. I'll love you forever, and one day we'll see each other again to talk about our happy memories on earth. Come on up, Tori.
First, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is here today, as well as several others who are across the country and were unable to make it. All of the love and support that has been showered over my father and myself during this time has meant more than we can put into words. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Tori, Lisha's little sister. The beautiful, happy memories that have been shared today in the last few days have warmed our hearts and is something that we will hold on to forever. I would love to share memories that I have, but I could go on and on. What I really want to do is tell a little bit about who my sister was. The people who spent some time with us together knew how much alike we were, but how very, very different. My sister was blessed with many characteristics that made her so unique. Unlike me, she was so charismatic, talkative, and funny. She never knew a stranger. People were attracted to her from the minute she walked in the room. she was always so much cooler than me. Growing up, my friends always asked if we could hang out with her. It was always a good time when she was around. She could hold a conversation with anyone. She would talk my head